Hello and welcome to Dude Engineer. As you can see, I'm gonna build a Beyblade Stadium. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to build a Beyblade Stadium from start to finish, and it will look exactly like this. So stay tuned, watch the end, and let's get building. What do you say? We're gonna build this in layers. Therefore, obviously need something to make that shape. So I'm just gonna use this as my mold, but you can use anything, to be honest with you. It doesn't have to be this. I'm just using this.
So
Bring it up my desk, and then as you can see, it just wobbles. So bring something to hold it. And then I found something which is a tissue box, and then I place it inside it. Has made the mold stable, and so I can operate more easily. So now I'm just gonna use some plastic, which is food wrapping plastic, and then plate over it, just like that. And just make sure there's no air bubbles, or the air bubbles are kept minimum as possible, or it will affect the shape. Now I'm just gonna paste some paper and then cut it, obviously, and then just gonna stick it with PVA, because PVA and paper is a perfect combination. Too good. I'm just gonna stick the PVA and paper onto the plastic, and you can see that the paper is gonna take the shape of the mold which we need for that surface, so the Beyblade props can just spin like that, right? Well, it's gonna be a smooth surface when you're gonna use a lot of layers of paper. So as you can see, I've done the layers and I've dried it. I've kept it to dry, and now I'm just gonna remove it from the mold and then peel that plastic off, because we don't need that plastic for now. Then as you can see, there's a hole in the middle of the paper. So now we'll keep that aside and bring the cardboard in. Well, we need cardboard so it can be stronger. We need the Beyblade Stadium to be strong as much as we possibly could. And then we're gonna just make a circle as the mold. Your mold can be different, a square, maybe a square. Just do it as a square. It's a circle for me. Made a circle, and then from the center to the rest, I'll make a line and I'll cut it. So as you can see, like that. And then what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna take the mold again, and I'm gonna place this inside the mold, and then I'm gonna overlap that cardboard and just make a mark on the cardboard just to see where the cardboard overlaps itself. And then I'm gonna see, okay, that's where it overlaps. Now I need to stick the cardboard on top of it, just like that. And then after I've done that, as you can see, I've done it. It gave me the shape of the mold, kind of slightly. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick it on the bottom of the paper, which I've made in layers. This will make it so strong that which we need. The stronger the Beyblade Stadium, the better it will be. So now I'm just gonna stick it onto it using some paper, and just this is just a time lapse of it. Well, while this time lapse is going on, I just want to say that building this stadium is better than buying the real stadium, because by building it, you're just gonna learn how to build a stadium, and that's just gonna be you know a nice experience for you than just buying it. So as you can see, we've finished that uh, cover at the bottom bit, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the border of the stadium so the Beyblade doesn't go flying off when it hits it. And then it's just like a strip of cardboard which is about 2 centimeters, and we're just gonna be putting it in outside layer of Beyblade Stadium, as you can see. And then we're just gonna apply some paper just to make it strong and connect it to the Beyblade Stadium itself. Well, the border part of the Beyblade Stadium can be a different design if you want to, or you can choose not to have it if you don't want to. It's completely your choice. But as you can see, I have got the borders in, and it's just to restrict the Beyblade from flying off the stadium. Essentially, that's the point of the borders. And as you can see, it's all blended on the stadium. It looks like it's one piece now. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have this paper round circle of the mold, and then a circle in the middle. Then we're just gonna remove the circle in the middle, and we can have this people overlap each other. Now we're gonna bring the BEYBLADE Stadium in, and then place this paper inside it, just like that. And then we can see how much the paper overlaps and make a mark with pencil. And then we can see we can just remove that paper out. I'm just gonna show how I do it with pencil. I just scribble on top of the paper, and then that just makes a mark on the paper, and then I can see, okay, so that's where it overlaps. And then I'll just overlap the paper like that, and then apply some glue onto it, and then that's fine. Now the paper that we cut in the middle can just go inside like that. Now I'm just gonna do this in that time lapse, and you just use some glue, and that's about it, and you just stick it onto it. But this is the first layer, like the proper layer of this BEYBLADE Stadium. It's not smooth, as you can see, but you can play some Beyblade in it, but you know, it won't be smooth. As you can see, this is a book that I had, which is transparent, and one side is very smooth, perfect for the Beyblade to go smoothly rotating on spinning. The other side is rough. Well, let's keep that side, and then this is the purple cover, which is a cardboard, and I'm just gonna do it the same way as I did with the paper, and place it inside the stadium, make the mark, and then make it two layers in two layers. So by making this in layers, adding more cardboard to it, it will make the stadium more stronger, and when the Beyblade hits the BEYBLADE Stadium, it won't destroy the stadium. Since we have made it in layers, and which have made the paper more stronger, and just using some paper, some glue, we just stick this cardboard into it on top of it, and then I'm making more layers using by cutting paper, more paper. So by doing this process again and again, you know, you can do this again a couple of times if you want to make it more stronger. But I think doing this now is fine. I'm just gonna cut that book cover, which is plastic, for the BEYBLADE Stadium. And as you can see, I have made the out inside yellow. You can do it in any color if you want. And then I've cut these things, one paper, and then the plastic, it will go in the center. The paper, this bit was cut from the paper in the middle, which is like 2.5 centimeters. Then I've just made it slightly bigger, and so it can be stick onto the thing stadium. Now we're just gonna place it on top of that, and then we're gonna take the paper part, another one. This can be seen when at the end. So I'll just mark the color, how we're gonna look like. You can make it any color if you want. And then I'm gonna place the plastic, the smooth part on top, and then the rough part in the stadium, just like that. And this is like in two halves. Now you can see this is like finished, but it's not glued onto that. Now in this time lapse, as you can see, I'm gonna show how it's gonna be arranged in layers. First the center bit, and then the paper, and then the plastic. Well, the small center circles can be just glued in some paper, but the paper, which is a round circle, which is huge, can be sticked in with some sellotape, and then finally the plastic can be sticked in with sellotape as well. As you can see, in the light you can see the sellotape going. I'm just pointing that out. It's sellotape like all around, but it's just like a strip of sellotape. And avoid using too much sellotape; it will just ruin the look of the stadium and the functionality of it. Now, as you can see, the functional part of it is finished. You can place anything like paper on it, but it will wobble as well. So in front of me is a strip of cardboard, maybe 4 centimeters, depending the stadium. We're just gonna be wrapping it around the borders with some paper, some glue. Just gonna be applying it around the borders so the Beyblade Stadium doesn't wobbles when it's being used. And by applying a lot of glue and paper onto the stadium, we make sure that the border is uh, attached to the stadium and it's in one piece, so it doesn't get separated quickly. And as you can see, the result, this is not perfect obviously, because it's paper, it's difficult to get things perfect with paper. And the base, we won't do anything with the base, we will just leave the base. And I've left the base, I haven't done anything with the base, and I've just decorated the borders, the side of the stadium, and just left the base because you won't see the base really that often. And you just play some Beyblade now. At this point, I'll just stop talking and let's just enjoy some Beyblade battles. Too much. Well, I hope you enjoyed those battles and building the stadium. Click on the videos, any videos on the screen, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.